that we can record our satsang, can hear it whenever after 3 months, 4 months. So as we know, there are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagwatam. We are in Canto 1, Creation. We have completed 2 adhyas, questions by the sages, the rishis, and then the answers by Sat Goswami Ji Maharaj on what divinity is and what the divine service is. And currently we are reading chapter 3, which is a summary of kind of positioning that Krishna is the source of all incarnations. And when we are saying Krishna is the source of all incarnations, we saw how the origin, right? Adi Purusham, Govindam Bhajami, how everything gets originated. And we saw Mahavishnu, and Mahavishnu is known as Karno Dakshai Vishnu, right? So from Lord Krishna Govind, from Gokuldam, you have manifestation of Karno Dakshai Vishnu. And then we saw once Karno Dakshai Vishnu is there, from his perspiration holes, you have all these Brahmans, all the universes appear. And on all these universes, you have Garbho Dakshai Vishnu, right? So in each universe, Garbho Dakshai Vishnu manifests. And then from Garbho Dakshai Vishnu, we have seen from the stem, Lord Brahma appears. And then also in each universe, then from Garbho Dakshai Vishnu, you have Kshir Dakshai Vishnu, who appears, and then all the avatars and all the incarnations are then from Kshiro Dakshai Vishnu. So that's how we say all the avatars are from Lord Vishnu, who is from ultimately Lord Krishna. Okay? So let's go to, we completed 9 shloks and we are on shlok number 10. Panchamah Kapilo Nama Sviddeshah Kal Vipalutam Tovacha Surye Sankhyam Tattva Grama Vinirnayam. So the 5th incarnation named Lord Kapil is foremost among perfected beings. He gave an exposition of the creative elements and metaphysics to Suri Brahmanas, for in course of time this knowledge had been lost. So like as we see in the previous slokas, we have described the first 4 incarnations. So let's just quickly revise. What was the first incarnation?
The Vara. No, Matsya.
The first incarnation was 4 Kumars. From Lord Brahma's mind, we have 4 Kumars appear.
Oh, the Sanat Kumar. Okay.
Yeah. And those 4 Kumars are Sanat, Sanak, Sananda, and Sanatan. Right? And there is a whole story about the 4 Kumars. And they are also the first incarnation of Lord Vishnu, even though they appear with Lord Brahmaji's mind. And then we have the second incarnation. What is the second incarnation?
Matsya.
Oh, that's a boyar avatar. So that takes from the earth, right? He brings the earth up from
Vara.
Oh, that's Vara.
Vara.
right. And then the third incarnation is Dev Rishi Narad, who is the Rishi of all the Devatas. And then we have the 4th incarnation, which is Nar and Narayan, Raja Dharma's sons. And Narayan is that, and then the Badri Narayan, which we have as one of our Tirthasthan, is Lord Narayan. Yeah. So now we are on 5th incarnation, which is Lord Kapil, who is the foremost among perfected beings. Okay. So let's move to the next. Mukesh.
Shashtam atrer patyatvam vrita prapto ansuya anvikshi kimal karya prarad dadibhe uchivan. The sixth incarnation of the Purusha was the son of sage Atri. He was born from the womb of Anasuya, who prayed for incarnation. He spoke on the subject of the transcendence to Alarka, Prahlad, and others, Yadu, Haya, etc.
Right. So that's the sixth incarnation. born from Ansuya and Rishi Atri. Does anyone know who is that?
Vaman?
Hmm?
Vaman?
No. Ansuya ji asked for something. Right? She wanted like Lord Mahesh, Lord Shiva,
Oh, Guru
Brahma.
Dattatreya. Was it Guru Dattatreya?
Right. Lord
Dattatreya.
Dattatreya. Lord Atri and Ansuya ji.
Yeah.
Lord Dattatreya appeared. So he's the sixth incarnation of Lord Krishna. So next, Chinu.
Tata saptama akutyam ruchir yajno jayata sayamadhye sura ganer apat swayam bhuvantaram. The seventh incarnation was Yagya, the son of Prajapati Ruchi and his wife Akuti. He controlled the period during the change of the Swayambhuva Manu and was assisted by demigods such as his son Yam.
Yeah, right. So Lord Krishna himself appeared as an incarnation like a yagya, right? It is just said, it is mentioned that to run this whole world when devatas were not there, or proper devatas were not there, he appeared as Lord Yagya, King Yagya, and then he ran this world. So that's the seventh incarnation. Sumit?
अष्टमे मेरु देव्यम तू नाभेर जात उर्क्रमः दर्शन व्रत में धीराणाम सर्वश्रमन नमस्कृतम. The eighth incarnation was King Rishabh, son of King Nabhi and his wife Meru Devi. In this incarnation, the Lord showed the path of perfection, which is followed by those who have fully controlled their senses and who are honored by all orders of life. Hare Krishna.
Right? So the King Rishabh was the eighth incarnation. And like in each incarnation, there was some purpose to show, spiritual knowledge or controlling the senses or running this world and so on and so forth. Right? I'm pretty sure we'll get into more details as we move on. So that's the eighth incarnation. Actually, in this also, I'm just reading, like if you see, just very quickly, so there are four divisions. So this is the time when King Rishabh, the human beings was naturally divided into 8 by orders and status of life. And so there you have the 4 divisions of occupation and 4 divisions of cultural advancement. And what is the occupation? Occupation is the intelligent class, the administrative class, the productive class, and the laborer class. That's how the divisions were. And then there are 4 divisions of occupation. The occupation division are very important, right? And that's what it is. The student life, the householder's life, retired life, and the renounced life are the 4 status. So for human life, we go through student life, householder's life, retired life, and renounced life. And in each stage, what should be done is pretty much described and explained. Okay. So, and I think it's quite important to just understand the basics. Anilji?
Haji. Rishibhyar viryachito veje navam parthivam bapuhu dugdhe mamoshu dhirvi praste nayam sa ushattam. O Brahmanas, in the 9th incarnation, the Lord, prayed for by sages, accepted the body of a king, Prathu, who cultivated the land to yield various produce, and for that reason the earth was beautiful and attractive. Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna. So you see, the beautiful earth actually happened during the 9th incarnation. Okay, as a king Prithu appeared. Ajay?
रूपम स जगृहे मात्यसम चाक्षुषोद दधिर सिग्नलवे नाव्यारोध्य महिमय्यापam devasatam manum. When there was a complete inundation after the period of the Chasuk Manu, and the whole world was deep within the water, the Lord accepted the form of a fish and protected Vaivats Manu, keeping him up on the boat. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So that was the accept form of a fish avatar, right?
Yeah.
So that's, you know, in short, like what it is mentioned is that the Manu, every time the world, the new world is formed, there is a new Manu which appears, right? So there was a time when Chakshush Manu was there, and then after that the whole world was in deep within water. So at that time, Lord appeared as in the form of a fish, and protected as and protected the Vaivasvata Manu. So at that time, the Vaivasvata Manu was there, and to him he protected to protect the world. So that's the incarnation of Lord Krishna, right? So next, Veenaji.
Sura Suranam Mudadhim Mathinantam Madaranchalam Dadre Kamatha Rupena Prishta Ekadashe Vibho. The 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of a tortoise, whose shell served as a pivot for the Mandarachal hill, which was being used as a tuning rod by the theists and atheists of the universe. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, and I think some of us know the story of that, right? In the form of tortoise. That's the 11th incarnation. That's the Mandarachala hill. I don't know if you remember, if you have seen in Vishnu Puran or somewhere where, you know, it's acted as a churning road where the atheist and the people who believe in God were like both king, and then he became the resting place for the hill in the seawater. Right, so then the 12th, Ravi?
Danvantaram Dvadasham Triyodashamev cha Apaya Yukta Narayana Mohina Striya. In the 12th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Dhanvantari. As in the 13th, he allured the atheists by the charming beauty of a woman and gave nectar to the demigods to drink. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right? So that's the 12th and 13th incarnations is Dhanvantari, and in the 13th he allured the atheist by the charming beauty of a woman. And I think we'll get in more details later on.
Yeah, but this happened, yeah, Dhanvantari to when during Samudra Manthan mein,
Yeah.
Correct.
The same thing. Samohya is
This
Samudra Manthan ही है.
is continuing, right?
It's continuing the same thing. जो
Whatever
last,
is- yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Mukesh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
नहीं लास्ट श्लोक जो था वो समुद्र मंथन का शुरू हुआ था और ये बता रहे हैं कि धन्वंतरी
right.
की तरह लॉर्ड आए, उसके बाद फिर मोहिनी अवतार हुआ तो मोहिनी
हाँ
ने फिर वो नेक्टर दिया. So this is all continuing the same.
Right. Yeah. SP कौन है? Not able to see.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, it's me.
Hello, Hare Krishna. आप पढ़ेंगे?
I was just listening to because it's late in the night, so I thought while sleeping I can just put it. So,
No,
but
no
if,
worries. That's fine. So
Okay.
it's okay if you don't need
if
to.
I
read.
can listen, I just will
Absolutely.
listen.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah, no worries.
Prabhu. Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure in case you want to read, right? So that's okay. Rashid Shyam Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्णा.
प्रभुजी आप पढ़ेंगे आज?
ट्राई कर. चतुर्दशम नरसिंहम बिभ्रदैत्यमूर्ति मूर्जितम ददार जरूरा वैरकाम कटकृत्या था. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narasimha and bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakashipu with the nails, just as a carpenter pierces cane.
Right. गन्ने को जैसे. I think this doesn't need any mention, right? I think most of us are familiar with Lord Nrsimhadev, right? This is the Narsingh Avatar. That's a 14th incarnation of the Lord. And I'm sure everyone remembers the first 13, right? Okay, so there'll be a quiz afterwards. You know that. So that's the 14th incarnation. Let's move on. Mukesh?
पंचदशम वामनकम कृत्वा गाद्ध्वरम बले पदत्रयम याचमानः प्रत्यादि सुस्त्री पिष्टम. In the 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of dwarf Vamana and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaj Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of the three planetary system, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land.
Right, so 15th incarnation is Lord Vaman. We all know the story of Bali Maharaj and how Lord Vaman takes 3 steps to get the kingdom back. Yeah?
Yep.
Next. Sumit?
अवतारे षोडश में पश्यन् ब्रह्मद्रुह नृपान् त्रिः सप्त कृतवः कुपितो नेत्रामोकर न महिम्. In the 16th incarnation of Godhead, the Lord as Bhrigupati annihilated the administrative class, Kshatriyas, 21 times, being angry with them because of the rebellion against the Brahmins, the intelligent class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this is very interesting, right? 16th incarnation of Godhead was, Lord Bhrigupati, and because of the Kshatriyas, supposed to be good kings, they were not good, and so the God was angry, and then he had to take avatars to clean it up. So let's do one more.
Who did you ask, Via?
Anilji? Yeah.
Okay.
जी, sorry. तथा सप्तदशे जातः सत्यवत्यां पराशरात् चक्रे वेदतरो शाखा दृष्ट्वा पुंसो अल्पमेधसः. Thereafter In the 17th incarnation of Godhead, Sri Vyasadeva appeared in the womb of Satyavati through Parasara Muni, and he divided the one Veda into several branches and sub-branches, saying that the people in general were less intelligent. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Sri Vyasadeva is the incarnation of Godhead, 17th incarnation of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Ajay.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So I think when we started Srimad Bhagwatam, we first talked about Sri Vyasadeva, right? And Sri Vyasadeva is the one who have written all the Vedas, Purans, and then he was not satisfied, right? He wasn't happy, like something was missing. And that's when Narad Rishi instructed him, like, unless you design something which can generate the devotion for Lord Krishna, all Vedas and Purans are of no use. And that's when Srimad Bhagwatam, the best Puran, the purest Puran, was manifested by Sri Vyasadeva Maharaj, right? And then, who is Sri Vyasadevji's son?
Sukadev.
Sukdev Goswamiji, right? Who recited the Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. And then from Sukdev Goswamiji Maharaj, Sud Goswamiji Maharaj was present that time. And Sud Goswamiji Maharaj, when all the rishis gathered in Nemisaranya, when Kali Yuga was about to start, that's when all the rishis requested Sud Goswamiji Maharaj to recite the whole 18,000 shloks and give this knowledge for all the jivas, human beings like us, who have been born in Kali Yuga, too, so that we can generate our devotion and be able to go back to Godhead. Yeah, so that's Sri Vyasadevji, 17th incarnation of Godhead. Go to next. Ajay ji, आप पढ़ेंगे?
Yes, Prabhu. Naradevat marpanam surkarya chikitsarya samudra nigrahadini chakre virnyatam param. Purport, Prabhuji?
Translation.
Translation, okay. In the 18th incarnation, the Lord appeared as a King Rama in order to perform some pleasing work for, Prabhuji, I can't see that word.
For the demigods.
Okay, demigods. He exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist and Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea.
So I'm pretty sure all of us know Ramayana, right? So that's the most popular, one of the most popular is Lord Ram. So that's the 18th incarnation of Lord Krishna. Let's do one more. Reena ji, padenge?
Yes, भैया. एकोनविंशे विंशतिमे विष्णुषु प्राप्य जन्मनि रामकृष्णाविति भुवो भगवान हरद्भरम. In the 19th and 20th incarnation, the Lord advented himself as Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna in the family of Vrishni, the Yadu dynasty, and by so doing, he removed the burden of the world. Hare Krishna.
Right, so Lord Krishna himself appeared. It is mentioned, and I think maybe we'll see more tomorrow. And so we'll stop here since we only have 1 minute left, actually, pretty much. So tomorrow we will revise all the 19th avatars. So remember, right? Quickly go through it. So do some homework. Meanwhile, let's continue hearing the kirtan for a minute before we sleep or go back. Okay, can you see?
No.
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya,